1923's finale turns Alex Dutton into Yellowstone's new Elsa. Alexandra Dutton, Julia Schlapfer, becomes just like Elsa Dutton, Isabel May, in 1923 Season 2's finale. Elsa is one of the first members of the Dutton family tree, introduced in Yellowstone's earliest prequel, 1883. The story follows John Dutton IA's, Kevin Costner, ancestors as they make a northwest journey on the Oregon Trail from Texas to Montana, eventually settling in Paradise Valley, where they would establish the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. Elsa narrates her family's journey, closing the beginning and end of each chapter. Her story is one of Taylor Sheridan's best, but also one of his saddest tales. 1883 concludes with Elsa's death, passing away in her father, James Dutton's, Tim McGraw, arms. The fearless, ambitious narrator, called Lightning with the Yellow Hair by her husband, Sam, Martin Sensmeyer, therefore did not live to witness her brother, Spencer Dutton's, Brandon Sklenar, story, which included fighting in World War I and eventually meeting his wife, Alexandra of Sussex, in Africa. The couple makes harrowing journeys after their separation at the end of 1923 Season 1. After 1923 Season 2's finale, Alexandra and Spencer Sava joins Elsa's as one of Yellowstone's saddest. In 1923 Season 2, Episode 7, Alexandra Dutton's story comes to a dramatic and devastating conclusion. After making it to the edge of Montana with her friends, Paul, Augustus Prue, and Hillary, Janet Montgomery, Alex was stranded in their motor car on the side of the road. Alex's friends froze to death. While it looked like her story could end the same way, Alex decided to fight for her life, eventually lighting the car on fire to flag down a passing train. Alexa's signal worked, alerting her husband, Spencer, who was on the passing locomotive, improbably yet serendipitously. Despite reuniting with Spencer, Alex dies of hypothermia complications at the end of 1923, after delivering her baby prematurely at the hospital. The mother refuses to have her frostbitten limbs amputated, leaving Cara Dutton, Helen Mirren, to raise her child. With her ill-fated conclusion, Alexa's fate adds to the list of shocking Dutton deaths, as she joins Elsa Dutton as another bright-spirited, light-haired character who would win over Yellowstone viewers' hearts only to break them. Elizabeth Strafford, Michelle Randolph, wasn't like Elsa in 1923, but Alexandra had Elsa's brave-hearted qualities. Unfortunately, Sheridan made Alex the new Elsa, fully recreating her story. Alexa's death emboldens the couple's story as star-crossed lovers. After they wed in 1923 Season 1, Episode 6, Spencer tells Alex that in his heart, he knew it was wrong to take her. Dutton tells her that everything up to that point felt like a sign from the universe that they weren't meant to be together, noting the horrible things that happened to Alex in 1923. Still, Spencer says he dreamed the universe was wrong. Alex tells Spencer at the bow of the ship that the universe has absolutely no say whatsoever, remarking to him that his dream came true. However, Alex and Spencer's love story in 1923 Season 2 confirms that Spencer's intuition was right. Both Alex and Spencer experience horrible circumstances in the show's second season, pushing their tragic love story further, rather than allowing the couple to reunite. The end of 1923 confirms the couple was never meant to be together, with Alex dying in Spencer's arms as her limbs experienced necrosis. While I'm glad that Spencer and his wife at least reunited before the latter met her fate, I still couldn't believe that Taylor Sheridan would make Alex ending that tragic after overcoming every obstacle she faced. Alexandra and Spencer's 1923 story repeats Elsa Dutton's tragedy in 1883, bringing even more resemblance to Alex and Elsa. While traveling through Comanche territory with her family, Elsa meets a warrior named Sam. After competing in a horse race, Elsa and Sam fall in love, eventually deciding to wed and spend their lives together. However, Elsa's family's journey complicates her starting her life as an adult, and her mother, Margaret, Faith Hill, convinces her to complete the family's trek to Oregon. Sadly, Elsa is shot with an infected arrow before the journey ends, barring the couple from their reunion. Alexandra and Spencer similarly wed in an impromptu ceremony, but are divided just as they begin to start their life together. The parallel stories make Alexa's sad saga even more comparable to Elsa's story. At least Alex and Spencer reunited and said goodbye before it ended. Still, I preferred Elsa and Sam's story, which was short-lived but had me hooked at every moment. Something about Alex and Spencer's reunion felt rushed after we watched them struggle to be together. Still, Alex and Spencer's Titanic-style ending in 1923 was redeeming, emulating Elsa meeting Sam in her version of heaven. In the haunting final moments of 1923, the clouds over the Dutton legacy darken, and beneath them rises a new tragic heroine, Alexandra Dutton. Once a vibrant duchess with fire in her eyes and rebellion in her blood, she now mirrors the spirit of Elsa Dutton, her soul echoing down through the canyons of Montana like a whisper carried on the wind. Elsa, the narrator of 1883, gave viewers their first true understanding of what it meant to be a Dutton. She was the wild-hearted daughter of James and Margaret, a girl who wore the prairie like a second skin. Elsa didn't just watch history unfold, she ran toward it, barefoot and fearless, her laughter rising above gunshots and cattle drives. Her death was as tragic as it was poetic. Shot by an arrow, slowly dying, her family choosing the place she would take her final breath as their home. The Yellowstone was born from Elsa's blood. Fast forward 40 years, and another Dutton woman stands at the edge of the world. Alexandra may not have been born a Dutton, but 1923's final proves she embodies one. When she fell for Spencer Dutton on the sun-scorched plains of Africa, she chose danger over duty, love over legacy. Their whirlwind romance felt like an escape from the Dutton curse. But fate, like the Yellowstone itself, doesn't let go so easily. In the finale, Spencer is taken from Alex in the cruelest way, not by death, but by oceanic distance, political manipulation, and an overreach of law. After a deadly duel at sea and an arrest orchestrated by Arthur's powerful family, Spencer is ripped from her arms. Their separation isn't just physical, it's spiritual. Alex, standing alone in a foreign land, her letters falling unanswered into the void, becomes something else. A ghost walking among the living, waiting for fate to deal its next cruel hand. What makes Alexandra the new Elsa isn't just her heartbreak, it's her transformation. Like Elsa, she begins as a woman untamed, choosing her heart over society's rules. Like Elsa, she learns that love in the Dutton world is costly. And like Elsa, she stands on the precipice of a land that demands sacrifice before it allows you to belong. Where Elsa died to give the Duttons a home, Alex may live to defend it, but at a cost that strips her of innocence. There's a poetic tragedy in how her journey mirrors Elsa's. Both women, outsiders to the land that defines their family, bring a clarity the Dutton men often cannot see. Spencer, hardened by war, finds hope only in Alex's eyes. His journey back to Montana isn't just about bloodlines. It's about keeping the soul that Alex gives him. Just as James Dutton fought to let Elsa choose her final resting place, Spencer will fight to give Alex a future, even if it kills him. But the finale does something deeper. It draws a line between myth and memory. Elsa was a memory, her voice guiding 1883 like a ghost holding the viewer's hand. Alex, on the other hand, is myth in the making. Her love story is yet unfinished. Her pain still raw. As she steps onto the docks, her silhouette is cast like a statue against the rising sun. She's no longer the woman in silks from aristocratic England. She's a Dutton by choice, not blood, and that makes her even more dangerous to those who would underestimate her. If 1923 gives us anything, it's the haunting idea that love is both a weapon and a wound. Elsa wielded it with fearless abandon, dying young but eternal in legacy. Alex now wears it like armor, forged from grief and longing. Her transformation is subtle but profound. She doesn't cry when Spencer is taken. She doesn't scream. She simply breathes, sharply, painfully, but with resolve. It's the same breath Elsa took after being shot, when she realized she wouldn't see another sunrise, and she didn't beg fate to save her. She faced it. Alex, like Elsa, will face it too. As Taylor Sheridan weaves the Dutton tapestry, it becomes clear that women like Elsa and Alex are the beating heart beneath the ranch's rugged exterior. The men may fight the wars and plant the flags, but the women carry the soul of the land. Elsa gave voice to that soul. Now Alexandra gives it flesh and bone, grit and grace. She doesn't need to be a narrator. Her story is one that unfolds in each step, each storm she survives. There's a moment near the finale's end, brief, almost forgettable, where Alex stares out over the sea, her hands trembling as if she could still feel Spencer's warmth. Her reflection stares back, but it's not the same woman who fled her fiancé in a wine-stained dress. It's a woman who has blood, who has burned, who will build something out of the ash. She might not die like Elsa, or maybe she will. But whether in life or legend, Alexandra Dutton has already sealed her place in the Yellowstone canon. She's the ghost of what could be, the echo of what was, the promise of what still might come. And like Elsa, she's a warning to the land. Love a Dutton at your own risk.